All right. All right, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Uncommon Man Podcast. I'm your host, David. Mike can't be with us tonight. You know, he's traveling right now. He didn't realize that the fight was starting now instead of later on tonight. The fight is in Abu Dhabi for UFC 254, Khabib versus Geisha. Right now, I'm currently watching the Walt Harris and Alexander Volkanov fight right now. Man, it's going pretty good. Overall, I think UFC 254, it's been a lot of knockouts and a lot of submissions. So far, nothing has went to decision. So everything is going good. Everything's going good. So I'm just going to kind of commentary on the fight as it's kind of happening right now. So we're in the second round of Walt Harris and Volkanov. It's going pretty good right now. It's pretty tit for tat. I really can't say who's a definitive winner. Walt Harris looks pretty damn good. Before the fight, they said he lost about 30 pounds this training camp. So he's going to need every bit of it because Volkanov is no joke. As a 6'7" dude, I mean, dude is a beast. So hopefully Walt Harris can pull something out. A lot of feints right now, just kind of filling everything out. Ooh, Volkanov straight leg kick to the stomach of Walt Harris, put him against the cage, and just went ahead and finished him from there. So, hey, there again, nothing has went to decision so far. Everything has been straight up, either a knockout or a submission. Walt Harris again, Alexander Volkanov. I think it was a right leg jab straight to the gut and kind of just set him down from there. So on to the next one. So next upcoming fight is the co-main event, Whitaker, and that's coming up here shortly. Right to the gut. They're doing replays. As soon as Volkanov kicked him, it was pretty much done. Walt he clinched up. As soon as he kicked him, he went right back into the ring, and he just dropped them heavy right hands on him and just kind of set him down. Too bad for Walt Harris. He's had kind of a tough go here lately. Hopefully he can kind of get back in the swing of things and start pulling some of these fights out. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. And for anybody that's out there with the fights tonight, you got to be careful on the fight times. I got updates on my phone that kind of showed me when things were going live, because honestly earlier I thought it was going to be straight up prelims, and then when I actually purchased the fight and kind of went on there, it was straight up the fights were actually on. So that's why Mike is late, or he won't be able to attend, because he thought the fights were happening later on tonight. Golly, Volkanov is a tall dude. Shit, that dude's tall. 32-8 for Volkanov. Just got his hand raised. We're going to take a look at the finish. It seemed like you're moving things beautifully on offense and on defense. You feel like the body shot might be over. Man, with those big, tall, long fighters, I mean, dude, you gotta watch them as far as with the leg kicks and stuff like that. If they get you on the end of one of their punches or on the end of the leg kicks, man, it can be devastating, and it really can put you down, especially with somebody that's a little bit shorter than Volkanov, like Walt Harris. Like you got to be on the lookout for those long leg kicks. Number 7 in the world coming in. He's definitely going to shoot up the charts after this. Wonder who he's going to fight next. Hey, John Jones, go ahead and jump into the heavyweight and fight Volkanov. Mike is in the chats right now, just being Mike. The Russian just had his birthday. What do Russians do for their birthday? Actually, what do they do? Is it a vodka fest? Is it a vodka party? Jones is a quitter, dude. All this talk about Jones going up to heavyweight, highly doubt it. Highly doubt it. But there's people in the lightweight division that may give him a run for his money. There's a lot of people coming out of Dagestan, and those, as we know, those Dagestan kids, those dudes are pretty rough. So he might have his work cut out for him if he goes up to if he stays in light heavy or if he goes up to heavyweight. Yeah, Mike just said talks is that Jones is going to jump up and weight. I doubt it. I agree with him. I highly doubt that he jumps up. It's just too much to lose, man. You know, Jones, he's just not going to be able to pick up those dudes and slam them like he do some of those other smaller guys in the light heavyweight division. It's not going to happen. He's going to have to stay. He's going to have to stand and bang and throw some heavy hands with those guys that's in heavyweight. Just not happening. All right, upcoming event, co-main event, Whitaker. This dude is warming up with a pick in his head. I love it. That's somebody you definitely don't want to fight. If somebody walks up to you to a fight with a cigarette in his mouth, or drinking a 40, or has a pick in his head, you definitely don't want to fight that guy. You just want to say, fuck that one. Yeah, so if y'all don't know, John Jones, a lot of his family members, well, he got 2 brothers that's in the NFL. They're NFL DNs. I mean, those guys walk around at 240, 250, 260 easily. And John Jones, he fights at 205. Like, come on, bro. Like, what are you doing? And we already know John Jones, he walks around every bit of 230. You know, he's genetics, he's probably a bigger guy in general. So for him to just, fight at 205, come on, dude, what you doing, man? Step it up. All right, so we're on commercial breaks right now. And man, this whole setup in Abu Dhabi is just fucking ridiculous. I mean, I just don't know how many times we can say it. Like when everybody said, oh, Dana White, he was going to purchase an island and they fight on island. Hell no, this thing at Abu Dhabi is ridiculous. It's a lot of fuck you money over there, so. And kudos to the USC for, making something like that happen. When everything got shut down in the US and a lot of those cats was, wanted somewhere to fight, that they, Abu Dhabi stepped up. They was like, hey man, we'll build you a brand new spanking arena if y'all can have fights over here. So shit, fuck it, go for it. God, really sick. The arena is ridiculous. Co-main event is coming up. Whitaker can, who I got. Man, honestly, I'm not a big Whitaker believer. I'm just not. Um, you know, I'm gonna go with the American on this one. I'm just not a big Whitaker fan. I've seen him fight, haven't been just overly impressed with him. He's an okay fighter. He's pretty good. That's the reason why he's ranked the number one contender. But I just seen him fight other people, and again, I'm just not that sold on him. So I'm going with the other guy in this fight. Who you got, Mike? Who you got? Agreed. Okay, so he has Creed. I agree with him. The Robert Whitaker, he has been out for a while. He had a pretty sick injury a while back as well, and so we'll see how he comes out in this fight. The co-main event is coming up here, the middleweight bout. So I'm assuming whoever wins this fight out of 1 and 2 will go up to fight Stylebender after he fights. Well, no, I'm sorry. Stylebender already fought, so he's kind of waiting on whoever wins this 1 and 2 here. Honestly, I I don't want to see Whitaker fight Stylebender. To me, it would just be a waste if it's a pay per view and Stylebender is fighting Whitaker. I'm sorry, I'm just not watching because I think Stylebender would destroy Whitaker. Now Creed, a little bit different. He may give him a little bit more rough run for his money. So you know, shout out to everybody that's watching live right now. Again, we're just waiting in between fights. Volkanov and Harris just ended. Volkanov ended Harris. If y'all are not watching, because it is pretty early with it being over in Abu Dhabi, so we're just waiting on the co-main event between Whitaker and Creed right now. Stylebender seems unbeatable. He's not unbeatable, but is you're gonna have to bring breakfast, lunch, and dinner if you're gonna be Stylebender. The dude is just he's so creative on his feet. It's just unreal, man. Just the things that guy can do as far as kickboxing. That dude, he's had over 200 something kickboxing matches. As again, it's going to be real hard to beat him. It's going to take somebody very skilled to beat that guy. So Jill Cannonier, for y'all don't know, he started in heavyweight and he went down a couple. He went from heavyweight to light heavyweight. Now he's in the middleweight. So very, very, very heavy-handed. So that could be trouble for Whitaker. If we're following like the rest of these fights have been tonight, nothing has went to decision. Everything has been either a knockout or a submission. So maybe Cannonier can put him out. The Killer Gorilla. We'll see. We'll see what he can do. They're just showing just a bunch of highlights from both. Still waiting on them to come on out. Another few wins, he had to go up to weight class. Probably him being a middleweight. Really, there's not a lot of other people for him to fight. Especially if he doesn't win this fight here, then it'll drop him down and he won't fight Stylebender. So he can go up and try to make his hay in light heavy. John Jones needs somebody to fight. John Jones seems pretty bored right now since he won't go up to heavyweight. So maybe Cannonier can serve him up. All right, let's get ready for the walkouts. Again, man, this dude is walking out with a pick in his head, man. I love it. Like, I just love the grittiness of this guy. Again, a guy that's walking up to a fight in flip flops and a pick in his head, man. You don't want to fight that guy. You don't want to fight that guy. That guy drinks straight out of the faucet. That dude eats rocks. Nobody wants to fight this guy. Middleweight is the toughest weight class. It's pretty tough. It's pretty tough. Like, you got a lot of people in there. Again, Style Bender at the top. You have Paulo Costa. You got Whitaker. You got Killer Gorilla here. You got Yoel Romero. Dude, I don't know how those guys from Brazil that's so jacked like Paulo Costa and Yoel Romero, how they're in the middleweight class with all those muscles. How in the hell you in that class? It's ridiculous. Something in the water down in Brazil. If so, shit, I need some of it. For everybody that's not watching, just kind of listen to live commentary. Killer Gorilla is the first one out. Now we're waiting on Whitaker to walk out so we can get this fight going. Yeah, 7 years ago was the light heavyweight was kind of crown jewel in the UFC, but since John Jones is kind of, again, he's made it real stagnant over the last couple of years. With him just being so dominant and not really wanting to leave the division and go up. I think if he does go up, or he decides that, hey, he's going to vacate his belt or whatever, the light heavyweight class would be just a little bit more dominant. Just kind of watching highlights of both of them. If Killer Gorilla, with his heavy-handed punch, if he connects on Whitaker, this fight can be over pretty quick. So this is the co-main event, and I believe the co-main event should be scheduled for five-minute rounds. So it could be over quick. The rest of the fights have, so hopefully this one. I mean, this has been pretty damn quick UFC event with fights not going the distance. Yeah. If y'all hear a bunch of chew toys in the back, I got dogs just going crazy on chew toys right now. You like the flower background? Hey, so the decor in my house, I did nothing. I could care less about the decor in my house. My wife did every bit of this. So I'll let her know that you like the flower decor in the back. I put up a Broncos logo in the back. Sure. No, I'm being serious, man. If you look around the house, 100%, my wife did everything. Thank y'all for watching out there. This is the Uncommon Man Podcast, UFC 254, live viewing of the fight. Mike can't be here because he was an idiot. He forgot what time the fight actually started. He thought it started later on tonight, but it was actually during the day because it's in Abu Dhabi. So that's why I'm just kind of riding solo. Mike in the chat. Mike, what's up? When I get older, I want to be like Bruce Buffer and don't give a fuck about how I dress. All right, let's get it on. Killer Gorilla, 13-4 out of Glendale, Arizona. All right. Let's see if he can get it done. Robert Whitaker at a New Zealand record of 22-5. I'm sorry, he's fighting out of Sydney, Australia, but I believe he's from New Zealand. There. All right, baby, let's get it on. Let's go. And this whole scene. All right, they about to get at it. Let's go. Touch gloves. Okay. All right, fights just started. It's co-main event, 3 5-minute rounds. I stand corrected. It's not 5. All right, kind of feeling each other out. Whitaker got his hands down kind of low for as heavy-handed as Killer Gorilla is. So, again, if Killer Gorilla connects on Whitaker, it's night-night. Ooh, okay. Killer Gorilla kicked, kind of set Whitaker down, got back up. Now they're back in the middle of the ring, just kind of, again, filling each other out, throwing some pretty good leg kicks. Who's the ref? I don't know. He's some guy, honestly, some guy I've never seen before, so. Again, Whitaker, he fights with a very wide, hands down karate stance. But again, that could be trouble if Killer Gorilla connects good with him. Okay, 2 kicks in a row for Killer Gorilla. Really cranking him, really turning Whitaker. The back of Whitaker's leg is already bloodshot red almost. Whitaker attempted a high leg kick, kind of went over his head. Leg kicks and fights, we've seen plenty of them. And Anderson Silva got a leg kick, and he was out for 3 years. Whitaker's looking pretty good right now. He's been more of the aggressor, I would say. Killer Gorilla kind of playing defense a little bit more in this fight so far. Good leg kick to the body, Killer Gorilla. Whitaker is really controlling the ring right now. He's staying pretty, playing it right there in the middle of the ring, kind of keeping Killer Gorilla on the outside. Very good control of the ring. Well, let me turn my TV down a little bit more. I don't know if I can have the actual commentary in the background of the fight. I don't want to get a copyright. Okay, so Killer Gorilla, he's already cranking up that heavy right hand. He threw it, didn't connect, missed him. So if he keeps throwing and he does connect, he's gonna put Whitaker down. Okay. Nice leg kick from Whitaker. A lot of leg kicks, man. A lot of leg kicks. Okay. Whitaker attempted high leg kick. Was blocked. Really didn't do much damage. All right, so this is pretty much a wrap on the first round. Again, in the first round, I mean, it's really kind of hard to say who really won. I guess I'd give it to Whitaker. He's more of the aggressor. He controlled the ring a lot more than Killer Gorilla did. He stayed more in the center of the ring and kind of kept him at a distance. A lot of leg kicks from both. Not a lot of significant strikes, I would say. So it was an okay first round. Okay, decent. Shout out to everybody that's watching this live view, the Uncommon Man podcast. Again, follow us on Twitter and YouTube. Like, share, subscribe our videos. We are a small podcast, and we talk about sports we like: football, hockey, and of course UFC. All right. Second round about to start. Ooh. Whitaker with a good left. Kind of made Killer Gorilla stumble a little bit. Okay. Whitaker did a good rush. All right, so Whitaker with 19 headshots. Cannonier with 12. So it's probably him in the league. Okay, Whitaker with another high leg kick. But again, Whitaker's left leg is ate up. I mean, is red and pretty bad. It's pretty red in the back, but in the front is getting pretty bad. So if he can keep giving those leg kicks to that leg to where he can't put pressure on it and he can't push off on it, then it can get tough for him, especially as we get into the third round. Ooh, back-to-back leg kicks, heavy ones too. Now his calf is starting to get red and starting to swell. He won't last much longer. Not if that leg keeps getting ate up, especially the way it is, and the way it's starting to look for those who aren't watching, it's getting pretty red. So I would kind of change my strategy a little bit and just keep attacking to where he can't put pressure on it. And so then it'll force him to switch up his game a little bit. I mean, he's either going to have to go southpaw or something to where he can't keep putting pressure on that leg like that. Good right from Killer Gorilla. Okay. He keeps taking those leg kicks, and I don't know how much longer that's gonna work for him. And he's just leaving that leg out there, just kind of dangling it for him so he can kick it. Khabib versus Geisha. Man, and I'm very, very, very excited for this fight. I don't buy a lot of pay-per-views. Again, I do watch a lot of fight nights, but for me to actually throw my money down on the pay-per-view, it's got to be a good one. It's been a while since I paid for a pay-per-view, so Khabib versus Geisha should be damn good. So curious, Mike. So if Khabib wins, who does he fight next? And if Geisha wins, who's left for Geisha to fight? Yeah, I mean, I would definitely agree with that. Both of them are very damn good wrestlers. I don't know if anybody wrestles better than Khabib though. I mean, just the stories that you hear coming out of the gym, they'll get world class wrestlers from everywhere, and Khabib fucks them all up. So I just don't know. I do think Gaethje is better on the feet, clearly from his last fight versus Tony Ferguson. I mean, he just beat the fuck out of Tony Ferguson the whole entire fight, standing. I don't even think they even went to the ground. So can Khabib stand and bang with him? I don't know. Khabib rose with DC. Yeah, but DC has like DC eats 10 Big Macs and goes in and rolls with them. They got like 200 pounds on Khabib. So I mean, if he rolls him up, so just imagine what he'll do to Gaethje. Ooh, straight white from Whitaker. If y'all didn't hear my TV, Fergie Ferg and G Money, yeah, hell yeah, stood and banged the whole entire fight. It was a damn good one too. Okay. All right, so 10 seconds left in the second round. Um, I get a I'm gonna get a second round to King Gorilla. I mean, he did a lot of damage with those leg kicks. I mean, if you look at Whitaker's legs, his legs are pretty beat up right now. Again, if it was a 5 round fight, he may be out before then, but going into the third, I mean, it's kind of half and half right now. This is probably one of the only fights of the night that's going to go to decision. The rest of them has been either knockout or submission. So I was hoping this one would be knockout or submission, but it's looking like it'll probably go to decision. Both their faces are getting pretty puffy though. Kind of one of the more boring fights of the night or of the day, shit, should I say? We used to watching this at night, so kind of getting thrown off a little bit watching the pay-per-view fight at 3 o'clock Central Time, my time here, for everybody that's out there watching. All right, third round getting ready. This is third and final round. All right, let's see it. I really don't think there's a clear definitive winner. If it goes to decision, I probably have to give it to Whitaker if it goes to decision. If it was my guess, because he's number 1. Well, yeah, absolutely. I mean, he needs a KO if he's going to, with it going to decision. I mean, he's going to definitely have to pull out something big in this last round. It says right now, Whitaker 20 to 18. So he's going to have to pull out something big. Oh, hurts. Oh, oh. All right, everybody. Whitaker gave Killer Gorilla a right leg kick to the head, and it just stumbled the crap out of him. Right now, he's up against the fence, got him on the ground, took a bunch of significant shots to the head, and he's in top mount control right now. Oh, just stepped over his leg. He has a pretty good side control on him. It's pretty deep. Again, I don't know how good Killer Gorilla is on the ground as far as his wrestling, but if he can't get out of this and he keeps him on the ground, is definitely lost. Yeah, he's trying to get up. Hopefully he doesn't exert too much energy trying to get up. That was a very good kick to the head from Whitaker. Really, really dazed him. Good elbow to the head. Again, he has him in side control. What like a half side control. Up now he's in full mount. It's not looking good for him, especially if he just puts a lot of pressure on him. Killer Gorilla. Again, I don't know how good his cardio is, but with him on his back like that, okay, he's around his back. He got one hook in, just got the second hook in, but he doesn't have his forearm under the neck, so it's gonna be hard for him to get the choke. He's on his back. Okay, Killer Gorilla. He's trying to get up, but he's burning. He's trying to explode up. And when you try to explode up like that, you burn a lot of energy. Now they're back to their feet. All right, Killer Gorilla. If you want to win, you gotta put him out. If you don't knock him out, you lose this fight. They're tied up and clinch up against the fence. Whitaker is on the fence. Good body shots from Killer Gorilla. Still up against the fence and clinch. Just broke. He's a mediocre wrestler? Okay. I can see that he's a pretty mediocre wrestler, especially by the way he was trying to explode up when he really didn't have a way to get up. It was just kind of him in panic mode, just trying to get up. I mean, honestly, by looking at Killer Gorilla, he looks dog tired right now. Again, just him being on the ground kind of took a lot out of him. So with a minute left in this fight, if again without him getting a knockout, it's a definite loss for him. But overall, honestly, Whitaker, he didn't do a whole lot. If it wasn't for that kick to the head, I mean, even when he got on the ground, he couldn't put him away with him being on the ground, with him being a mediocre wrestler. So, Killer Gorilla, heavy-handed, I think straight right to Whitaker, kind of stumbled him a little bit, but not enough to put him out. Yeah, KO or bust. Yeah. All right, 10 seconds left. And they say if you don't KO me here, it's a wrap. All right, this fight is pretty much over with. All right, nice job, Whitaker. Whitaker is going to take that one, but again, if for those who are watching, I mean, it was still a pretty much boring fight. It was the only fight that went the distance, that went to decision. So, hey, it is what it is. Killer really got a fat eye right now. Yeah, it was a right kick to the head, really stumbled him. Pretty damn good. They're just showing highlights throughout the fight right now. They're about to announce the winner. It says the fight card has yet been disappointed though. Bunch of warriors. Yeah, absolutely. Again, for me paying for this pay-per-view, very pleased with it. We got one more fight left. Hopefully that go ahead and seals the deal. Make this a very good fight card. One of the best fight cards lately. Like I say, everything has either been a knockout or a submission. This is the only one that went to decision. So question for y'all, what do y'all think? Do y'all think Khabib and Geisha knockout, submission, or does it go to decision? What you think? I hope that it doesn't go to decision, especially out of those two. You know, if it goes to decision, it leaves a lot of unanswered questions, and then your back foot could be Gaethje too. Not saying that's a bad thing because I mean that actually gives you something to watch, but you know. So Robert Whittaker by unanimous decision. Again, that's how I go. If with the champion, you got to beat him. You got to beat him outright. You got to knock him out. You got to put him down. If you don't do that, you're not going to win. And again, he did not win. Not that Whittaker looked the best in his fight. Again, I've watched multiple fights of him. He's okay. This fight didn't change my mind about him. I mean, he's still an okay fighter or whatever. I think if he fights anybody better, if he fights Masvidal, anybody like that, they'll put his ass down. Witt versus Asanya 2. I don't know why we want to watch 2 of that. I mean, clearly Stylebender is going to beat him. Again, Whittaker, I mean, he's an okay fighter. And clearly by this fight, I mean, he's an okay fighter. Again, this fight didn't change my mind about him at all. They're interviewing Whittaker right now. Said Masvidal's fights light heavyweight. Yeah, well, I'm just kind of giving an example of, if Whittaker steps up and fights more elite fighters, like a Stylebender or something like that, he won't win. I just honestly don't think he's that good. The Reaper, Robert Whittaker. I don't know if he's the Reaper. Oh no, just like heavyweight Silly Goose. Again, so anybody in the chats, again, what's your prediction for the Khabib Geisha? Is it a knockout? Is it a submission? Does it go to decision? Hope it don't go to decision, but what are y'all thinking? Khabib via tap. Yeah. You can see that happen. Geisha ain't no punk either when it comes to being on the ground. So, man, this honestly it's just gonna be a good fucking fight. It's gonna be a damn fight, damn good fight. Khabib 28-0. Will it be 28-1 or would it be 29-0 after tonight? We'll see. Geisha 22-2. Highest leg kick rate in UFC history. Geisha. Khabib fights are boring. I don't know if they're boring, but I think it just depends on who you fight. I mean, if he gets into a real wrestling mode, I mean, again, that could be boring. But if he gets into that ground and pound, but wrestlers are generally win fights. Yep, wrestling does win fights. If you get a guy on the ground and you can overwhelm him, it's out. That's it. All right. So main event coming up, just showing highlights, doing what they do. I ain't gonna lie, this new Call of Duty looks pretty damn good for somebody who doesn't play video games. I played Call of Duty before in the past. I used to normally buy all the Call of Duties that came out, but I have zero time to sit there and dedicate time to playing Call of Duty. Who I got? Who I got in this fight? It's hard to go against Khabib. It's hard. It's definitely hard to go against him, especially with him being in Abu Dhabi, which Abu Dhabi is Khabib land. I don't care what nobody say. Abu Dhabi, I mean, Khabib is like royalty in Abu Dhabi. Shit. But man, he looks so good versus Ferg, man. I don't know. Gosh, I don't know, man. It's hard. I'm sorry, being a little bitch about it. I'm gonna go ahead and say Khabib. But it's gonna be interesting. Khabib champion, Geisha interim champ, Dustin Poirier 2, Ferg number 3, Conor McGregor number 4, Dan Hooker number 5. All right. It's his toughest challenge. I will agree with that. I will agree. This is definitely his toughest challenge. Before McGregor was his toughest challenge, but since then, this is definitely it's going to be pretty damn tough for him. Carlos. Okay, Cormier, stop sucking Khabib off right now. And I know he's your training partner and everything. Try not to be biased. I don't know if he has all the skills. I mean, he's definitely a well-rounded fighter. I do give Gaethje the advantage standing. I think if Gaethje standing, he's a little bit better than Khabib. On the ground, I definitely give it to Khabib.
Years, and Justin Gaethje showed a good side to him, a calmer side, but still put a performance for the ages. This guy's a highlight with to have been boxers, kickboxers, wrestlers, no matter where you are, there is no one that is as much of must-see TV as Justin Gaethje.
And for yourself as a two-time United States Olympian, I know you can speak to this quote from Justin Gaethje. There is no wrestling setting on earth that this man will be intimidated in. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, Conor McGregor has one of the biggest falling from grace situations I feel in UFC. You know, everybody was sucking off McGregor. Then after he kind of took a little bit of hiatus, and after some of his kind of out of the ring issues, I mean, he's kind of fallen a little bit, but I mean, in general. I mean, he's still gonna pull a big crowd. If McGregor fights anybody, I mean, he'll still pull good numbers. Y'all got dogs, so. All right, I'm back. My wife just walked through the door, so just kind of updating on what I was doing. All right, we're back to the fights though. He kept doing dumb shit. Yeah, you know, Khabib did a lot of dumb shit when he was kind of on his little break. Between him making his whiskey and just getting in just random dumb shit trouble, it was, you know, he was getting in trouble like John Jones was getting in trouble, just senseless shit that kind of turned a lot of people off from him. You know, he punched that one old guy in a bar because he didn't want to drink his shit whiskey. All right, guys, I'm getting pretty excited. I'm watching his highlights. I'm getting pretty fucking excited. Gaethje hands, man. Jeez. They're showing highlights of him versus Fergie Ferg, and you know, I think Fergie is one of those people. He was too stupid to go down in that fight, and they just had to throw in the flag for him. You know, yeah, he has a lot of heart. He's not going to ever give up, but sometimes that's kind of the dumb thing to do, especially in a fight. You take a lot of fucking brain damage doing that. Punch drunk. Yeah, it definitely was. It definitely was. Let's see him now. You know, let's see him after months and months of him not fighting on if he's punch drunk right now, because guys, he got his face beat in. All right, y'all, this is gonna get exciting. About to get to it. You know, Khabib has been through a lot over the past year, with him being pulled off of fight cards because of lockdowns and not being able to make it out of Russia, and even to his father dying. You know, I wonder where his head is right now. I mean, he's you can tell he's a pretty headstrong person, probably because his dad kind of kept him that way. But now that his dad isn't here anymore, that can fuck with you. It looked like a semi ran over his face a couple times. All right. Gaethje is walking out right now. Fight is underway. It's go time, baby. Spotlight is never too big for Gaethje. Gaethje looks comfortable. He looks comfortable, but he looks anxious. He's ready to get in there. He's ready to go. Again, everybody, this is the Uncommon Man podcast, live view of UFC 254. Again, follow us on Twitter, follow us on YouTube, like, share, subscribe our videos. Again, we're a small channel trying to grow, so every bit counts. Again, shoot us some messages. Let us know how we're doing. You know, if it's something that you want us to talk about as far as football, hockey, UFC, hit us up. Let us know. Right now, the other half of Uncommon Man podcast, he isn't able to jump on the live feed, but that's all right though. He's here in the live chats. We're gonna keep it rolling. Add us, bitches. Yes, add us. Let's go. So I think after like the first and second fight, they showed Khabib leaving the W Hotel in Abu Dhabi. And when I say they rolled out a motorcade of Tahoes and Range Rovers for Khabib, it was like the president getting picked up out of the fucking White House. I mean, that dude is fucking royalty over there. What songs are they walking out to? I don't know. Geisha, I really don't know. It's kind of like a rock song he came out to. Khabib is coming out now. I have no fucking clue. I don't think she's speaking English. wherever he's walking out to. It's not a very upbeat song he's coming out to. Khabib coming out with the signature blue, not blue, blonde afro. All right. Song title "Hail to Russia" by the way of Arabic. Hail Mother Russia. Khabib, Dagestan's finest. Yeah, I would say Russia's finest as well. All right, y'all, let's go. Khabib is getting set to walk into the ring. Fireworks about to begin. And by fireworks, I mean somebody's face getting punched in. All right, Khabib, let's roll, baby. Longest UFC win streak of 12. Second most takedowns in lightweight history of 57 takedowns. Khabib could take down the Empire State Building if he wanted to, honestly. Who the ref is? They haven't said who the ref is. Khabib is just not walking in. So I'm sure once they get in, Bruce Buffer starts announcing everybody. We'll see. It's definitely not Herb Dean. Not Herb. Yeah. I don't know, man. Like a lot of people don't like to fucking travel that far. I mean, that's kind of reason why probably Joe Rogan didn't jump on a plane and fly to the Middle East. That is a pretty long flight. So, like I say, I don't know who this guy is. I've seen him before. I just don't know who he is. All right, Bruce Buffer just came out. He's announcing. So last time I heard almost. I remember Jason Herzog. Jason Herzog is the referee for this fight. Again, I've seen him before, but I just not very familiar with him. Hopefully, he doesn't fuck us on this one. UFC kind of went through a little spell there where it was some shit ref in there. Yeah, you damn right it's time. Let's go. Shit, let's get this on. Again, Justin Gaethje's record is 22-2. He's fighting currently out of Denver, Colorado. He is a plus 250 underdog in this fight. Interesting, plus 250. interim lightweight champion, Justin Geisha. Go Broncos, yes sir, go Broncos. Fighting out of Denver, Colorado, Justin Gaethje. Khabib fighting out of Dagestan, Russia. He is a minus 315 favorite. So Vegas said, fuck Gaethje on this one. Go Avs. Go Avs. Go Rockies. Go Nuggets. Go Broncos. We are Broncos fans. We're Denver fans in general on the Uncommon Man podcast. We're not, we don't hide that at all. That's why I got on the Broncos shirt. You with us or against us? All right, let's go. Fight is about to start. This is a championship bout, so it is 5-minute rounds. All right, y'all, let's go. All right, just got it going. Okay. They're pretty far from each other, but they definitely filling each other out. Okay.
I really do believe that this is one of the keys to why Justin has made the improvements that he's made.
All right, again, filling each other out, kind of dancing around a little bit. Nobody's really connecting at the moment. All right, no punches thrown so far. If y'all are just not coming in to the live stream, fight just got underway. Nobody's connected. They're standing in the middle of the ring, kind of filling each other out, pretty distant, in my opinion. I think both of them are showing a lot of respect. Gaethje popped it off with the leg kick. All right, now they're starting to exchange. Gaethje's going pretty low. Like he's trying to go for the stomach. All right, let's go. Okay. Khabib tried to tie him up, so that they exchange kind of went over his head. Then Khabib tried to grab him, didn't work. Geisha with the low leg kick. Khabib, he's starting to get his hands on him. Okay, they're tied up now. Geisha got out of it, but Geisha is a very good wrestler as well. It looks like Khabib wants to get his hands on him, so he's trying to fill out his distance. Straight left from Khabib. Geisha kind of threw an overhand right, so it's starting to get aggressive. Nice leg kick by Geisha. Kind of got Khabib off his stance a little bit. Okay. Geisha is really throwing that overhand right. Ooh. Caught him with a running knee. Khabib caught Geisha with a running knee. Okay. Again, still feeling each other out. Nothing really significant. No really just devastating blows from each other. Ooh. Khabib got Geisha clean on the chin. Okay. Khabib trying to let those hands go. Ooh. Khabib is really doing these running knees, these flying knees at him. I like it. Khabib looks extremely comfortable. I mean, again, this is kind of like home field advantage for him being in Abu Dhabi. Like I said, that he's like royalty over there. Geisha, he's doing a lot of running. He's doing a lot of running. Ooh, Geisha got him clean with a 2-piece. But that ain't stopping Khabib at all. Gaethje's doing very good with low leg kicks, kind of getting Khabib off his center line. So he's doing really good. But again, Gaethje, he's doing a lot of running. He doesn't look as comfortable as he did when he fought Fergie Ferg for y'all, Tony Ferguson. I call him Fergie Ferg. That's what I call him. Okay, right up on the ground now. Khabib is in a dominant position. Some really good wrestling techniques he's putting on right now. Again, y'all got to understand, Khabib is a maul of a man when it comes to wrestling. He's trying to get Geisha right now in an arm bar. He has him tied up pretty damn good. If Geisha loses, first round ended. If Geisha would have lost strength in that arm and he would have pulled it straight, he would have cranked the shit out that arm. All right, significant strikes. Khabib 24, Geisha 22. Interesting. Again, in the first round was a lot of filling out, but towards the end, Khabib was really connecting. Geisha had some good connections as well. Khabib looked very comfortable, but Geisha he ran a lot in the way it looked to me. Very good first round. Good first round. Are they standing? Yeah, they are standing and banging. You can tell through the first round, Khabib, he was really gauging his distance. And I think once he figured out late in the first, he went ahead and took him down, gained dominant position really quick. So if Khabib can get comfortable doing takedowns and Geisha gives him up, he ain't gonna make it long. Because he had dominant top position. He tried to armbar Gaethje, but he held it. It was the round was almost over anyway. But if he gets it early and does the same thing, Gaethje won't last long. Not fighting like that. All right, second round, both of them are standing, throwing some pretty good punches. Okay. Both of them came out a little bit more aggressive to start the second. Gaethje is doing these low leg kicks right on Khabib's calf that's really getting him off balance. So very good technique. Gaethje cannot afford a ground fight. He can't because Khabib just took him down again, and he has top mount position. Khabib does not fuck around when it comes to wrestling. He is a very good wrestler, and he smothers the shit out of people. Just got Gaethje in a triangle off of a top mount. Gaethje, he's tapping. Gaethje tapped. Oh, shit! Damn! Khabib took Gaethje down, got Gaethje in top mount, did the same mount position that he did at the end of the first, tried to get him in a triangle. When he couldn't get him in a triangle, he got him in He got him in a triangle. Gaethje tapped a couple times, but the ref didn't see it. And so he had to keep tapping. Then the ref finally saw it. So, oh man, he pulled that one out early. Second round. triangle for Khabib. That didn't last long. Shit. That did not last long at all. Khabib was crying, full of emotion. Y'all gotta understand. Khabib lost his dad. You know, his dad was his everything, and his dad isn't there. His dad couldn't travel to America, I believe. So the last fight he did travel to Abu Dhabi, but again, his dad hush. And so very emotional right now for Khabib. Yeah, he took him down. He took him down quick. Khabib was not fucking around when it came to that wrestling. Got top mount super quick. Tried to do an arm bar. The arm bar didn't work. So then Geisha kind of rolled and he got him in a quick triangle. Really, the way Khabib had him set up was he could have either did the arm bar or he could have did the triangle. So that is high level jiu-jitsu and wrestling. And looking at the replays, Geisha tapped more, like he tapped quite a bit. He kept trying to tap, and he kind of put Geisha out because the ref didn't see him tapping earlier. So again, Khabib still in tears right now, but for y'all who aren't able to see the fight, even though it ended quick, it was, you know, it was what it was. It was a good display of wrestling from Khabib. You know, Gaethje kind of like, oh shit, you know, I got beat. Which, I mean, hey man, it is what it is. I'm going to eat dinner. All right, bro. Peace out. Again, everybody, this is the Uncommon Man podcast. This is our live stream of UFC 254. I'm your host, David. Mike wasn't able to jump on, but he's been, you know, very active in the chats. So again, everybody like, share, subscribe. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on YouTube. Again, give us a thumbs up and at us, bitches. All right, I'm out.